This is why you should always, and I mean always, have a bottle of champagne in the fridge. And no, that wasn't a real bottle of champagne. Do you think I made it money? So tell me, what's the one thing that 99% of people are really, really bad at? Take a second and dump your guesses in the comments. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So the one thing we as a collective are really, really bad at is celebrating you. And by you, I mean like you watching this. As in celebrating yourself. You know what I mean? We're really bad at celebrating our own successes. I know I was once awful at this too, and I would play down any big achievement that I had, and any successes would go uncelebrated. It's a big thing in our culture too. Our whole humour is real self-deprecating and based on putting ourselves and others down.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
Thank you.
Personally, I think this was really enhanced with me being Irish. You know, us Irish are a very self-deprecating bunch. We can't even take a compliment, never mind celebrate our successes. Nice jacket there, Shane. Me? Yeah, of course. This old thing? Sure, I've had it for years. I got it on sale, actually. Do you like it? Do you want it? Sure, I'm not even using it. Go on, you take it. Go on, take it. Sure, I'm not using it. You have it. But what does any of this rambling have to do with keeping a bottle of champagne in the fridge? Well, it brings me to the first reason. Reason 1, you are always ready for a win. By having a bottle of champagne in the fridge, we are always ready to celebrate a win, no matter how big or small. And as we've identified, that's something we all need to get better at doing. How many times have you hit a goal or had a major milestone that's gone by completely unacknowledged? Pause and think for 10 seconds, and I'm sure you can think of multiple examples. It could be a job promotion you got that went completely uncelebrated, or a major goal or milestone that you were working towards that went by completely unacknowledged. By having a bottle of champagne chilled and ready to go, you're giving yourself permission to acknowledge those wins and celebrate your successes. These wins don't just have to be yours as well. Remember to put out in the world what you want back and acknowledge other people's successes. Imagine you're sitting around a table with family or friends and somebody shares some amazing news. You have that bottle of champagne sitting there ready to go to celebrate the moment right there and then. So remember, always be ready for a win. Reason number 2, to manifest success. Right, hold on, don't click off the video just yet. This may sound like voodoo magic, but just by having a bottle of champagne in the fridge ready to go, you're inviting positive energy into your life and will begin to manifest success. Bear with me just 1 minute. By having a bottle of champagne in the fridge, it is a physical reminder to go after your goals and good things will come your way. And that reminder is looking at you every single time you open the fridge door. Sometimes if it's been a while since I put the bottle there, I can feel it staring at me. It's about looking in the fridge and thinking to yourself, I wonder what we'll be celebrating whenever we finally open that bottle. Or maybe you've got a very clear idea of what you're working towards, and you can start to imagine the sense of achievement when you finally crack that bad boy open. Seeing that bottle every single day will subconsciously make you want it more, so you'll become more driven to achieve your goals and will likely work harder to succeed. And before you know it, you'll be celebrating your success, thinking you manifested it, when in reality you just worked harder to get back to that sense of achievement you were chasing. Boom! Voodoo magic, baby! Reason 3, to mark the moments. I want to tell a really quick story about a musician called Glen Hansard. Glen was in a band called The Frames who were really big in Ireland but never really made it outside of the country. Between albums, Glen played a role in a low-budget indie film where he wrote and recorded all of the music. That film was called Once and netted Glen an Oscar for the best song that year and has gone on to become an award-winning Broadway show. Overnight, Glen's life changed, and inevitably the focus moved to capitalising on the success. There was new albums and new tours planned, and along with that, all the stresses that accompany it. And no time was really given to appreciate the moment, until a chance encounter with the one and only Bruce Springsteen at a show in Ireland. Bruce had heard that Glen was at his show and invited him backstage to congratulate him on his Oscar. They got chatting about all things life and music, and of course Glen's Oscar win, to which Bruce imparted a pearl of wisdom that could only come from someone who's achieved so much in their own life. He said, "Don't forget to mark it." When you've achieved something you've been working towards, it's very easy to say, great, that's done, let's move on. But what you'll find is that if you don't stop every so often to mark your achievements, you'll end up on this endless treadmill, never really appreciating the things you've done and just letting life pass you by. In the Glen story, for example, the focus was so much on taking that next step, there was no time to really appreciate how far he had come. That's why the bottle of champagne is so symbolic. And to be honest, it's not really about the bottle of champagne. It's about the importance of taking a step back and appreciating yours and others' achievements. Otherwise, it just becomes another day. Anyway, listen to them bubbles. Those are the 3 reasons you should always have a bottle of champagne in the fridge. It's a reminder to celebrate you, your successes, and life. So remember to mark the moments. Cheers. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Would you believe that of the 28,000 people who viewed my last video, less than 1% are subscribed to the channel? So if you do me a massive favour and subscribe and give this video the mandatory like for the algorithm, it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one.